Good morning, isumpinvapes here. It is New Year's Day. And I missed getting on and wishing everyone a happy New Year's beforehand because I was busy watching Mississippi State lose and Ole Miss lose and drinking a couple of glasses of wine, having some party snacks, and going to bed before midnight. I am getting too old to stay up for New Year's. That is a shame. But anyway, I just want to wish all my subscribers a very happy New Year. And to those of you out there that may stumble across me that have not quit smoking and have made that your resolution for the New Year's, may I offer you an alternative. It's called vaping. I stopped smoking a little over 9 months ago using this. I was a 3-pack a day, 38-year smoker. I haven't touched a cigarette in over 9 months. Almost 10. It'll be 10 in 10 days. And in March, it will be a year. I have thrown up reviews this year. I have found new juices that I love. I have found all kinds of neat gadgets and continue to get more. I have started the show with NC Vaping on Vapors TV. But I am still, if you need some support to quit smoking, my information is in the crock pot below. Contact me. I will do what I can to help. I accidentally was digging around the other day and found out I do have some high milligram juices that I have not given away yet. So those are, one of them's like 24. I don't know the flavors right off the bat. Not really sure of the flavor profiles. Sorry for digging in the morning, y'all. I've got a menthol here. Maybe 15 milliliters. Oh, yeah. Ugh. I'm not a menthol person. This is 16 milligrams. And your milligram is going to depend on how much you smoke per day. Now, my recommendation to start off is get you like a little Ego style battery, which looks like this. Not as flashy, but this is an EVOD battery. Same concept. Has a little tank that goes on it that I've packed up all my little tanks for my trip later this month to the hospital. It's kind of nasty looking, but this is a Cardo tank. You might run across those little plastic tanks. They're okay to begin with. You're going to grow out of them pretty quick because you're going to start wanting to get more vapor, if you will. This is one called Salty Dog, put out by Boca Vapes, which is, looks like 24 nicotine, probably half of a 15 ml bottle. It's salty smelling, but I can't tell you what the other flavor profile is. Such a bad reviewer. I have no clue what this is. It's got kind of a menthol mini smell to it. Then I have Collision Course Moon Mountain. Moon Mountain is the vendor. Collision Course is the name of the juice. 24 milligrams. Maybe 5, 10 milligrams here. But these are open to a new vapor if you need it. If you are trying to stop smoking as your New Year's resolution. I know a lot of people fail their New Year's resolution. And if stopping smoking is your resolution, I would love to help. Contact me and we'll see what we can do. I've got a few friends I can hit up, and we can get you together a little package. Personally, I am vaping down between 3 and 6 milligram. Number one, because I drip a lot. And number two, because I have weaned myself down on nicotine, because nicotine is still a drug of sorts and still what we're really addicted to, as much as all the chemicals in traditional combustible cigarettes, or analogs as people like to call them. Why am I wearing my headset? I can't hear myself think. Turn this sucker off. That's because I was roaming around watching YouTube. Excuse the hair. It's been a wild weekend. Most everything I'm vaping right now is either ready or some good as gold Princess Linda, which I have done wore the label out, and it's just about gone. It was like 50 mils. It's just about gone. Do have some Dragon Mouth for backup. And I have a whole bunch of, I have no damn clue what kind of juice it is. I dripped one yesterday only to find out it was like 12 milligrams and I could glue my head off. I have to watch that shit sometimes. I have mixed up stuff. Most of it's 50-50. I like high VG now because it's not quite as rough on my throat. But the main thing is, I know people that will help you if you need help. I'll do what I can to get you off of cigarettes. I am so much better off without them. Of course, my sense of smell came back. I live in a house with 2 smokers, so it's been kind of difficult. I try to avoid the secondhand smoke if at all possible. They make fun of all the vapor I produce in the computer room with the door shut. I've really tried this year. I've got a niece-in-law that started vaping. I've got a niece by marriage who is vaping. Got her a big box coming. I have a great nephew who has started vaping. And he has decided he wants to make the transition to mech mods. And I tried to give him some of the hints of what he's going to need, because if you go to make mods, you're going to have to learn to build. Go watch these YouTube people. There are people that I watch, people I trust that I talk to about battery safety, about building. I'm not really great at building. I think he will be because he's a tinker. But I don't want him to jump into something that's dangerous or above his skill level. So mostly I recommended go watch this before you make any decisions. Do your research. Blah, 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 blah. Whether he listens, whole nother ballgame. I got my little stealth vaping setups for when I go into the hospital and to rehab. Hopefully we'll be able to cut a few videos in there because I will have my laptop and internet. Not promising how coherent they'll be. They will most likely be on weekends because of the simple fact of I'll be busy Monday through Friday. 3 hours of rehab a day, I'll be whooped by the time I get back to my room. I'm not going to be worth anything. But I may wake up in the middle of the night and be able to cut a video. Who knows? Just wait and see. See what happens. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying, I'm one of these that everything has to be set, prepared. I hate surprises. So this is difficult for me because I have no clue. Excuse me. I got juice leaking. I have no clue what's in store, except I know I've got a lot of rehab to get back to normal, and for a little while there's going to be a lot of pain. But the thing is, the reason I'm doing this is, number one, I will see into the pain. Number two, I will not be able to predict the weather anymore. I'm excited. Because right now, it's cold. We've got some rain or precipitation of some sort coming, and I know it. Ooh, I know it. It's like I just want to take my knee out of my leg. I don't want it. It hurts. Um, I've been using Kratom from Good as Gold, and it has helped in the one joint. I, however, have a friend who is a vapor who has terminal pancreatic cancer, and they've cut back his pain meds. Well, several months ago, I sent him a bottle of Kratom, and he vaped it, and we finally hooked up the other day, and he said, hey, look, that really helped. So I took my other 4 bottles that I had, got them in a box, got some other stuff I'm going to send him, and I'm going to send it to him because hopefully after January 16th, I won't need to use it anymore. By the time I get off the narcotics and get home, Tylenol should be the only thing, and hopefully I won't be taking it like Pez like I am now. But anyway, enough whining, griping, complaining, that's all I do. I mean, those of you who deal with chronic pain understand completely where I'm coming from with this. And those of you that have had the need for knee replacements or severe arthritis, you understand where I'm coming from with this joint. And it's only one joint. I don't know how you people with it in more than one joint even function, because it is difficult for me with the one joint to do what I need to do. It's like I went to the store yesterday to pick up some stuff for New Year's Eve, and usually I will grab a little handicap cart because going all the way through Walmart to the back of the store is not pleasant. Well, there were no yesterday, so I grabbed a buggy, and me and my cane proceeded to go to Walmart. Well, there was some stuff I needed about halfway down through Walmart. By the time I got there to get it, I was sweating, I was hurting, and I had taken Tylenol before I left the house, because I knew, hey, it's going to hurt either way. Not pleasant, not a happy camper. Learned real quick that trips to Walmart are going to have to wait. But anyway, so this is not so long a ramble, but kind of a ramble, kind of a vlog, kind of a New Year's resolution. If you want to quit smoking, hit me up. Contact information below in the crock pot. I will do what I can. I will contact other people. There are giveaways. If you get on Facebook and look, there's a lot of giveaways. Some of them are advanced mods and stuff. Some of them are newbie ego type giveaways. Some of them are strictly juice. The good thing about juice, you can get it in your milligrams. I started at like 24 and dropped to 18 real quick because 24 was a little strong even in a tank. I don't know exactly what the process is for figuring out exactly how much nicotine you need, except start at a level, and you can tell immediately because you'll get lightheaded, nauseated possibly. You nick out real quick, you know to drop it. If it's not enough, you're going to really crave the cigarettes, you need to up your nicotine. I think the standard is kind of like, maybe 12 milligrams, if you smoke a pack a day, 18 if you smoke 2, 24, 36 if you smoke 3. But if you can find a local vape store or brick and mortars, we call them, they know exactly where to put you. And many of the employees are vapors, ex-smokers, and they're knowledgeable. Some aren't, so be careful. Now, I must say that. Be very careful. I've been lucky in the Mississippi area. Most of the people I meet at the brick and mortars know what they're talking about. But I have met a couple that don't have a freaking clue. But get on Facebook, get in the groups. There's all kinds of vaping groups. There's a vape help and vape safe group, which is for newbies and questions and things you want to know. And, you know, a real good supportive group of people that moved over from another group that was all about helping vapors that was taken over by a scammer. That's the other thing. Be careful of scammers. They're out there. They're out there in all communities. So if you are leery of someone, you know, research them. You know, I did not realize a particular scammer had been scamming as long as he had until I just put his name in Google and boom. You know, research the company, especially if it's internet based. You know, do your research. Google them, talk to people in the vaping community, get on Vapors TV and ask questions. People will point you in the right direction because our goal is to give back to a community that has given so much to us and helped us along the way. I know me getting on Vapors TV, me getting on Facebook and asking questions is how I learned. I also got on here and started doing YouTube videos and started getting comments and met people on here who were more than happy to tell me what I was doing wrong or how to improve it. So, that being said, if you want to stop smoking and you want to start vaping, hit up anybody who's known as a vapor. We will all be helpful. I mean, I can't think of a vapor right offhand that would not say to a newbie, here, let me tell you what, or let me help you, or let me get you. I have seen it happen. New vapors roll into a vapor TV show middle of the night. And there'll be a person there, a mod or another chatter or whoever that says, wait, I know a company that will send you a starter kit and some juice to get you started. Here, private message me your address, your name, and, you know, hook them up. So I've seen the community. There is not a vapor in the vapors community that will not help you get off cigarettes. Because we all did. That's our goal. You may see a little infighting. Hey, it's just because there's a group of people together. And you get a big group together and we can't agree on shit. But the important thing is that you try to start. That you put them down and you have something to satisfy both the oral fixation and the nicotine craving that you're going to have. Amazingly, I thought that all the other chemicals in cigarettes was going to be hard to beat, but once you start vaping, it's kind of like you don't crave that crap as much. Now, there are some people that vape and smoke for a little while to start off, and that's okay. You know, you do however you can stop. I had an issue where it would stop immediately. I didn't have the option to vape a little, smoke a little, vape a little, smoke. It would stop smoking immediately. So it did. And let me tell you, cold turkey is not pleasant at all. But you say, well, there's patches and there's Chantix and, you know, there's horror stories about those things. Patches Might get you over the hump. I've never tried to step down off them. They've been a backup when I was in the hospital. So I can't say how effective they are. I will tell you my experience with Chantix. The first time it seemed to work. I didn't notice any issues other than some weird ass dreams. The second time I went on Chantix, I almost lost my freaking mind. It was horrible. The side effects from that drug are just not worth it. And I did not quit smoking. That was the most important thing. It didn't help at all. And it was making me crazy. So, this is something that helped the crazy, that helped me stop. I highly recommend it. I posted on my Facebook, you know. If your New Year's resolution is to stop smoking, hit me up. So I'm saying to the YouTube community, if your New Year's resolution is I want to stop smoking, hit me up. If I can't help you, I can get you somebody who can. This is isumpinvapes signing out. Happy New Year to everybody. Y'all come back and see me now, you hear?